All right, so Samsung just did that thing again. You blink for 5 minutes, and suddenly there's a leaked build of One UI 9 casually revealing what might be the wildest Galaxy Z Fold design yet. We're talking about the Galaxy Z Fold 8, but not just any Fold 8, a wider one, and not slightly tweaked proportions wider. I mean wider than Google's original Pixel Fold, which, if you remember, already felt like someone stretched a phone sideways. Here's what happened. An early One UI 9 build popped up, and tucked inside were animations of a device labeled H8. That lines up pretty nicely with the rumored wide variant model number, SM-F971U. And the animations? They don't look like your typical tall and skinny Samsung foldable. They look chunky, in a good way. The outer screen is dramatically wider than what we've seen on previous Galaxy Z Folds, and when it opens up, the inside display looks even more expansive. No official dimensions yet, but when people started measuring the proportions from the renders, it got interesting fast. The front display looks very close to a 16:10 ratio. That's not just a tiny adjustment, that's a completely different philosophy. For context, the original Pixel Fold used a 17.4:9 aspect ratio, which already felt refreshingly normal compared to the super tall foldables we've been used to. And this looks even wider than that. Open it up, and the inner display seems to sit around a 9:7 ratio instead of that almost square 1:1-ish vibe we've had on recent models like the Fold 7. And if you've used those nearly square panels, you'll know exactly what I mean when I say they're great for multitasking. But watching movies? Sometimes it feels like you're using half the screen. This could change that completely. Now yes, let's keep our expectations in check. These are animations, early ones. They could evolve. But here's the thing, we've seen this before. Months ahead of Samsung's trifold concept becoming official, we saw early animations that ended up being surprisingly accurate. So this isn't just random fan art, there's a pattern here. And honestly, I'm glad Samsung is experimenting again. For the past couple of generations, foldables have felt like they were converging into one safe, ultra-tall template. Even Google shifted away from the wider feel of the original Pixel Fold. But now, with rumors swirling about Apple potentially launching a foldable iPhone in 2026, it looks like Samsung might be pushing the envelope again. Coincidence? Probably not. A wider fold could actually unlock what a lot of people originally imagined foldables would be. A compact tablet that's genuinely great for content. Movies without giant black bars, games that feel immersive, typing on an outer display that doesn't feel like you're balancing on a tightrope. But it does raise questions. Is this going to sit alongside the regular Galaxy Z Fold 8 as a separate wide edition? Will it cost more? If the internals are identical, how does Samsung convince people to choose one over the other? And most importantly, will a 16:10 outer screen actually feel comfortable in daily use? Or will it feel like holding a tiny iPad that accidentally learned how to fold? There's also the bigger picture here. Foldables were starting to feel predictable. Incremental upgrades, thinner hinge, slightly brighter screen, maybe a new color. But this feels like a genuine shift in direction, and that's exciting. Because the entire point of foldables was to rethink what a phone could be. Not just stretch it vertically every year and call it innovation. If this wide Galaxy Z Fold 8 ends up being real, and even close to these leaks, it might finally deliver that perfect balance between phone and tablet that we've been chasing since day one. So now I'm curious, would you pick the classic tall fold or this wider, media-friendly version? Does wider actually mean better? Or are we about to discover a whole new set of compromises? Let me know what you think. And if Samsung is really about to flip the script on foldables again, this year just got a whole lot more interesting. I'll see you in the next one.